Hey everyone, today I'm going to be swatching the new Colored Raine Juicy Boost palette. This palette is a stunning palette for the summer. Obviously summer's over, but I still think this has some beautiful vibes. I love colored eyeshadows, so I'll be using this even in the fall and winter, but if you want to see swatches of this gorgeous palette, just keep watching. Okay, so now that you've seen the swatches, let's talk about the palette. First off, it does come with a very good sized mirror. It is amazing quality and it's a huge mirror, so I appreciate that. You get 3 of these really pretty, foiled metallic shades, and then the rest are matte. There are 18 shades in total, and honestly, this palette is stunning. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yes, especially for the shade Watermelon Detox. That is my favorite. I did a look, which I will insert at some point in the video, where I mainly just used Watermelon Detox and then I added Sweet Ruby on top as well in another look, just because I wanted to, and it was stunning. Really, really stunning. So to talk about the shimmer shades, they are the most amazing foiled type eyeshadows. The only thing is that Sweet Ruby is very chunky. If I ignore my nails, they're gross, but I don't know if you guys can see that it's just super duper chunky, and even when you have to really kind of blend it out, on first, that's how it looks without the shine, and then when you move your hand, obviously you see the shine, but it's very chunky. So in this swatch, I really blended it out, and it does look beautiful, but it's just a little bit more difficult to work with. Even on the lid, it can be chunky, so I just personally prefer the other formulas of the shimmers, because they are the more wet metallic amazing shades. They aren't chunky at all, whereas the pink is very chunky, which I'm not the biggest fan of it being chunky, but it is very, very gorgeous. I mean, it's just stunning, but I still, have issues with it. Very burst, I mean, I have no issues with it. It's a beautiful teal blue, and then the bottom row is I thought it would be super boring because I'm not into natural shadows, but it's honestly actually pretty good. I mean, I don't know why it wants to be cool toned. It really bothers me. So you have this yellowy shade, you have orange, and then you have a dark orange, and then you have a brown, which I think they can all go together very well. You can do something You could do something like Halloween-y even with this palette, which is great. I honestly bought it for the pink shades because I just love the pink shades in this palette. Now let's talk about the mattes. The mattes performed amazingly. I did use this palette, as I said. The mattes applied beautifully. They are pigmented. They blend really, really easily. And they don't have a ton of kick up. There's like a bit of kick up, but in the pan, but it's nothing crazy. I'm also someone who doesn't really care about kick up in the pan as long as an eyeshadow is pigmented. In my order, I did get this little Juicy Boost booklet. Inside it has like some like juice, like detox recipes, and then you have the prices for everything. So this palette retailed for $52 US, and you had the option of getting it in a flat palette or in a book style palette. I got the flat palette because I just knew that I would use it more this way. It also came, you can also get a Juicy Boost tumbler and an umbrella, which I thought those are cute, but obviously I just got the palette. They did also come with lipsticks, but unfortunately I could not afford to get them, so sad. I think this palette is super versatile. Like, I just can't get over how stunning it is, and I like that how there's blues and greens, there's pinks, and then there's like more naturals, but then also like oranges. I really, really like it. Part of me does wish that lemon wheatgrass was like, had like an orangey twist to it, but I can understand why they wouldn't do that, because I think that it does go good with really any of the shades. I enjoy how the layout is like in like color stories, so you have like green and blues, pinks, and then you have like the natural row, which I appreciate. And I definitely wanted to get the flat palette instead of the book because it's just easier this way. It takes up less space and all that jazz. Colored Raine is a brand that I personally love. They have such amazing products. When I posted the look I did in my IG stories, they actually shared it, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. So that was pretty awesome. I do really enjoy their products. I think this palette is stunning, and honestly, I can see myself using it a ton because of all the different shades. And I mean, those metallic shades are just stunning, and I really hope that they come out with more because honestly, these are just so stunning, and the mattes are amazing. I mean, honestly, the quality just overall is just amazing. And while the palette is a little pricey for the amount of shades you get and for the formula, I definitely personally think it's worth it. That being said, let me know down below what your favorite shade in the palette is. Mine, other than the shimmers, is Watermelon Detox for sure. It's like the perfect watermelon pink. It is so gorgeous. Literally, as soon as I got it in the mail, I was like, okay, I'm putting that all over my eyelid, and I did, and I just loved it so much. Here's what the swatches look like without flash next to the palette. It's just so stunning, you guys. I really enjoy this palette. It's stunning, and it's, oh, I can't get over how beautiful it is. So I would highly recommend this palette if you like the color story and you prefer like mattes over shimmers, because like I usually like that. Like I would rather have more mattes than shimmers than have too many shimmers and not enough mattes. So I appreciate this. Like, only having 3 shimmers is like almost a bummer, but because they're amazing, it's not a bummer, and because all the mattes are good. Hi, Simon. The eyeshadows that I used did not stain my eyelid or anything, so that was good. I will let you guys know if the swatches do stain my arm or anything. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, comment down below any videos you'd like to see me do. Go follow my Instagram, Makeup by Tasha XO, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. She doesn't want to play, does she? No, she doesn't. Go get her. Get her. Okay, Chloe. Okay, that's a little bit much, Chloe. Coco. Run. Run. Hi, Coco. Hi. Yes, you get him. You go get him. Hey, Simon. Simon, leave her.
Dame.
Don't.
Sige, dame. Dame.